Electrical circuit analysis subject B and B Tech students. In this class, we see frequency response. At Man Engineering Link C, welcomes you all. Circuit analysis, frequency response. A response of a circuit with sinusoidal situations as a function of angular frequency omega is known as the frequency response. Normally, frequency response is presented as two curves. One is magnitude of the response versus omega. Second is the phase angle of response versus omega. Angular frequency is omega. The two type of first type graph and second type graph is shown. Frequency response curve, two curves, that is magnitude versus omega. One graph. Second graph is phase angle versus omega. Phase angle is 180 degree, 2 minus 180 degree. Curve is shown, graph shown that page. That is two graphs. Magnitude of the response versus omega, the phase angle of the response versus omega. The response of a circuit with the sinusoidal situations has a function of angular frequency omega is known as the frequency response. Circuit analysis. AC circuits frequency response are called circuit theory. The oral circuits frequency response is shown in this class. Or an L series circuit. Current is I of t in network. I of t is Vm sin omega t. Phasor diagram I versus V drawn. First I or arrow mark is put and IJXL arrow mark put. Join 0 V. I is V divided by Z. V divided by R plus JXL. So 0 V, that is OV is I R plus I plus JXL. I into R, bracket of R plus JXL V obtain. R plus JXL is put in. Apply Ohm's law. V is IR. So I is at SV. That is oral circuit frequency response. I formula and phasor diagram shown in that page. The magnitude of the current, that is and phase angle phi with respect to V, can be expressed as a function of frequency omega on the basis of unit value for V. That is V considered unit value 1. I is V divided by Z formula. V is divided by R plus JXL. Change X to omega form. V divided by R plus J omega L. I omega is 1 divided by R square plus omega square L square power whole power root 1 by 2, that is root. Taken root. Pi omega is tan inverse of omega L divided by R. That is formula obtained. Frequency response. Graph is shown in that page. That is two types of graphs shown in figure, that is omega versus magnitude, that is RMS value or peak value obtained for 0.707 R and 1 by R graph obtained. Omega L line draw. Peak value or root mean square value or obtained. Or cutoff value is obtained, that is 0.707 is equal to 1 by root 2. Then second graph is drawn, omega versus omega divided by omega. Observations from this graph is the magnitude of current is maximum at omega is equal to 0. And the maximum power is given by P maximum is formula is V square divided by R. That is frequency resonance class at circuit analysis subject. Frequency resonance topic. Frequency response topic. Anna University syllabus 4th unit and dot syllabus 4th unit. Thank you.